Hey y'all, this is Tamika, the face behind Heyyy HR, and now we've already talked about the difference between BoCK and BASK, right? We already talked about the difference between SHRM-SCP and HRCI's SPHR. Now we're going to talk about the difference between SHRM's SCP and HRCI's SPHR. If you want to know the difference between the SCP and the SPHR, definitely keep watching. So honestly, when we talk about the difference between the SPHR and the SCP, we're really just talking about the difference between HRCI and SHRM. Honestly, in my opinion, you already know that this is the level you need. So you're really just trying to decide, like, which exam should I take? And so I already did a video all on the difference between HRCI and SHRM. So definitely be prepared after this video to go ahead and click it and watch that video as well, because I think you'll find it super duper helpful. For now, we're going to talk about the difference between these two. So for the SHRM exam, it's a globally recognized exam. So when you talk about Senior Certified Professional, SCP exam, then you are getting that global knowledge, you're being tested on that global knowledge and everything at the same time. With SPHR, you're not. It's only talking about U.S. information, not your global knowledge or your global information that the SHRM exam would cover. So it's not really showing you as that global HR professional. For the SCP that SHRM provides, the SHRM-SCP, that's your highest level SHRM certification. That's your highest level that you can attain. For HRCI, SPHR is not the highest. Really, the GPHR is the highest because it includes the global information. So the biggest thing is, like, once you take the SCP, then you're like, girl, I'm done. Like, I already finished everything. I'm a global HR certified professional with the highest level SHRM certification. You can't necessarily say that with the SPHR exam that HRCI provides. That's a big difference between the two. Another is that your HRCI exam with the PHR covers compliance information, which is great. It covers all this compliance content. It really keeps you focused on being compliant and quality and making sure that you've checked every box and dot every I and cross every T. Now, the same thing's gonna happen with the SHRM Senior Certified Professional, but it also gives you that practical knowledge. You get 50% of the exam, or it used to be 50. I need to check that ratio again, but you get a good portion of that exam that really tests you on situational judgment or the practical knowledge that you need to know. And so I personally liked it because then I can just think about everyday information versus thinking about being perfect, right? So there's a little bit of a difference, or just thinking about only being perfect. So that's definitely a big difference between the two, is that you're going to have all of this compliance information with the SPHR that HRCI provides. You're going to have not only the compliance, but you're also going to have practical knowledge that's going to be applied with the SCP that SHRM provides. Now, there's some great similarities with these two. They both are recognized as a very, very well-esteemed, established, incredible HR professional. They both are accepted by organizations equally. There's really no big difference why they shouldn't be, beyond if you're working at a company that's global or not. If it's not a global company, then guess what? You should be good with either exam and being certified as either professional. The next thing is that both of them are going to show that you're an expert. Both of them are going to say, oh, he, she, they is an expert in the HR career field. So that's a really good similarity that both exams provide. So I already told you guys about the video that I did all comparing comparing all of HRCI and SHRM. I also did a blog on comparing HRCI and SHRM. They're not the same information. They include different details. They were written periods of time apart, so they weren't written together. So you definitely should check out both. Beyond that, I also have a checklist, and this checklist can definitely help you kind of get an idea of, like, how to study. What should I get prepared for? What do I need? What do I need to gather? What time frame should I do it? Where should I be at this point in my studying? So I have a checklist completely for you, and the link for that is going to be in the description box, so definitely check it out. Absolutely free checklist. Not only does it include just a checklist, because this ain't your average checklist, but it definitely includes a lot of material that you guys can use to help you get where you need to be. So a lot of people say,
can I just use your notes alone?
Well, you can. There are a lot of people that pass the exam with just using my notes, which is great. But if you're like me and I need multiple things, like I just need something different. Like, I created so many different things for myself because I didn't have the money to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Then I'm giving you a link to help you get stuff as a pretty reasonable amount, in my opinion. So you can get flashcards, you can get pre and post tests, you can get study guides, you can get an online learning system. I have links to those all in the checklist. And if you want me to, I can put the links down in here. They're on my website. So if you just go to my website, heyyhr.com, and you go to my about page, scroll down a little bit. I'm gonna move it around because I get it. You gotta look for it a little bit. But I have all the links there that you can use to help you get geared up for studying. And so I want you guys to be able to use whatever materials you need, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to get certified because you really just want to show yourself as an HR expert. Perhaps this is your gateway to a new job or a higher position or more money, or just to grow your career. So definitely check it out. If you guys have any questions for me, please do me a favor and leave them in the comments because I'll meet you there. For those of you who are finding my channel for the first time, I hope that you found it so helpful that you decide to subscribe. For those of you who are returning, hey girl, hey, I appreciate you. I am so happy that y'all keep coming back to watch my videos. I mean, I'm just appreciative. Either way, I just cannot wait to see you all on the next video.